Hello. This is my second take, and I'm going to get through it. I promise. I'm exhausted. A little bit of sleep. I'm afraid she's going to wake up, and then I'm going to be up with her all night and not get any sleep. So I'm praying, Lord, please let her sleep through the night because she's off her schedule. Kisses to all of you. I love you guys. You are so awesome. I am so grateful to have you as my subscribers. You guys are the best, and you say the sweetest things to me. And I am truly, gratefully honored to have each and every one of you as my subscribers. Here's to you. I am going to plan on doing a live this week. Thursday. We normally do it on Thursday. And I know I want to do it because I haven't done one in a couple of weeks. And I feel like I really want to do one, especially to celebrate all my new subscribers and to talk about what all has been going on. So let's sing the song. It's the Mimi Show. It's the Mimi Show. It's the Mimi Show. Oh, yeah. It is the Mimi Show. Everything is always about Meghan. And it always will be. It starts with her. And then it ends with her. You can't have a conversation about the royal family without bringing up the traitor and the tramp, or the traitor and the Jezebel, whichever one. But what's interesting to me right now is how jealous Meghan is over Catherine getting so much attention. And Catherine's not getting good attention. She's getting conspiracy theories. She's getting, where is Catherine? And none of your business. I see some of these YouTube channels and it'll say, where is Kate? And I'm like, why are you concerned or worried or, I get the concern. I do. But what I don't understand is that the people that should be the most worried and concerned is the family. And if they're going about their day with ease and everything continues to flow in the royal fold, lets me know that Catherine is okay and recovering. And that's what she said. My husband was like, what is the big deal? What's going on? Now it's going into Crazyville. Where's Catherine? Where's Kate? Where's Kate? Where's Kate? Kate is where she is. She said she would be out in April. But she's been spotted. I'm going to play devil's advocate a little bit. I do see the curiosity of the picture of her and her kids and then it being altered. My thoughts were, this is an old picture and she just put some pictures together and then, posted it and said they're doing fine. I don't think she should have put out anything. I think she should have kept to what she said she was going to do because that's what she said she was going to do. She doesn't owe anybody any explanation. But then when the pictures start coming out with the different photographs, being altered, she felt like she needed to come out and say something, Catherine, and she did. She said, I did that. It was my mistake or whatever. And it doesn't seem like it's ever good enough. But that, to me, was enough for me to trust the royal family because all they've been doing is telling us. They told us that Charles had cancer. They could have kept that to themselves. They could have said Catherine's going on vacation. She'll be back in April. But they didn't. They told us the truth. They told us that there were some health issues and what was going on more than what we should know. It's none of our business. Meghan decided that she wanted to put her business out there. So that's when we decided that we wanted to respond to it. Catherine doesn't put her business out there like that. And so it's hard to respond when someone is not on the stage talking about themselves 24/7, Meghan. So my thing with that, with Catherine, is it will slow down and die down. But I was really interested in what Piers Morgan was conjuring up something with it, and saying that the royal family owe us an explanation. They don't owe us anything. No one, the only people that you owe to is you and your family. That's it. And so it was just interesting to see all the conspiracy theories and where is Kate? What is she doing? And William is doing this, and my mom was like, what is going on? I said, I have no idea. But the bottom line is that she's getting a lot of publicity, and someone is not liking that at all. Meghan hates it when Americans talk about the royals, the real ones in the UK. And so when they start getting that kind of attention, Meghan gets upset and says, uh-oh, I need to come out with something. I need to do something. She started talking about how she was a philanthropist and lying and talking about she got bullies when she's the bully. She came out with that stupid website with nothing on it but her bio. Then she then came out with a rebranding during the time that it should have been focused on his mother, Harry's mother, and her memorial and giving out awards. But no. That's not what happened. Meghan had to bust up the party. She is so upset and so angry at the fact that Catherine is getting more attention than she is. She can't stand it. It hurts. It hurts Meghan to know that Catherine is getting attention, whether it's negative or good. And here's the thing. People are not talking about Meghan and her website and all of that. They're talking about Catherine. Even though it's conspiracy theories and where is she and all of that, the mere fact that they're wondering and caring and looking for her makes Meghan sick to her stomach. I do believe that. I do have a video I want you guys to listen to. I'm not going to keep you guys too long, okay? Uh-oh. Oh, yes, I did hear about the website, Meghan and Harry being removed or no longer on the website. I mean, it's not shocking. I thought that they were already under others. I think I did a video on it and talked about how I would never want to be under others. You know how when you fill out an application, you're like, okay, are you other? No, I'm not other. I am someone. But Meghan is under other. That's where she has put herself, under other. And they're slowly but surely removing the traces of Meghan from royalty. And it makes sense because she doesn't add anything good to it. She always has something negative to say. She thinks she's in competition with them. She went in there like a thug. She went in there controlling. She went into the royal family, bossing Harry around, and Harry listening to her and doing exactly what she tells him to do. And that's a shame. It's a shame because he's not living his own life. He's living her life. Everything that we said that she was doing, coming over here to brand herself and make a name for herself and to become famous, and she married Harry just for that reason, to be famous. That's exactly what she's doing. She's doing everything that we thought she was going to do. She's doing it. Now she's got this Tig reverting back to Tig that she used to have before she met Harry. My thought was, if you wanted to keep the Tig, then why did you marry Harry? Why would you go back doing the things that you used to do before God blessed you with a new life? And I say a new life because she married into a family business. She married into a family. When you take on a husband, you leave that behind, and you have him covet you. You have your husband to care for you. I'm not saying that he's gonna, whatever, spend all. What I'm trying to say is that when she accepted his proposal, she accepted herself into the royal fold and said all this stuff that she was going to do, but she lied. She lied to Harry, she lied to the country, and she lied to everyone. And as she was lying about it, she tried to blame and point fingers on why she couldn't make it. She brought up racism. She brought up suicidal. She brought up loneliness. She was fed to the wolves. She brought up a whole bunch of reasons why she didn't make it in the royal family. And each one of them was a lie. They were. Let's get to it.
Of King Edward and Wallace Simpson.
There it is.
One royal biographer.
Simpson and Wallace. Wallace, they're comparing the two. They're comparing Meghan to Wallace. You can't compare the two. You can't. Because Wallace didn't go on a TV show spreading rumors. She didn't create a book. She wasn't writing in magazines and saying that the royal family did this and did that. She wasn't on the Oprah show talking about the family was hating on her. But Meghan did after they accepted her as one of their own. I was reading something today, and she might say it again, but Meghan, they rushed that marriage. It was a rushed marriage. She rushed him to marry her. It was quick and fast. It wasn't enough time for him to get to know her or her family. He didn't do that. He didn't vet this woman like he should have. And now he's in the predicament that he's in. Torture. Now Meghan is doing exactly what she said she didn't come over here to do. Oprah. Now when you interview her again and you ask that question about her trying to brand herself or she married Harry just for this, do you believe that? I believe if you ask Oprah, she would say, yes, Meghan came over here. Meghan married Harry for that particular reason. To take it 2.1, 2.0. American Riviera Orchard, some stupid stuff. She's got 500,000 followers, which is not a lot at all. If you don't have millions, then you are in the bottom. You are in the bottom. If you're not in the millions, she's the Duchess of Sussex. She's supposed to have all kinds of people flooding the Sussex squad, people that like her. You mean to tell me there's only 500? All of them ain't from the Sussex squad. That's not a lot of people. That told me when she launched this debacle that she's not liked. No matter how famous you are, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter about your title, the Duchess of Sussex. Doesn't matter who you married. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's your personality. It's how you treat people. It's how you treated the royal family and how you go around lying. That's why people don't like you. That's why people are not interested, because they know you're fake. And no matter how you try not to, no matter how she tries not to be fake and pretend like she's some loving, caring woman that is so in love with Harry that, oh my God, it's the best thing. No, that's not love. Love doesn't hurt. And ever since she's been in the royal family, it's been nothing but chaotic. Someone else said that if Diana was still here, Harry wouldn't have married her. I do believe that too. I just believe that he would have told her, hell no. Diana would have said, hell no, son. No, not this one. If she's trying to remove you from your family, then she's not the one. If she's trying to move you away from your family so she can start her own brand, her own website, her own cooking show, her own Nutty Buddies, her own spices. What is a princess used to be doing, making nut butter in luxury nut butter? Everybody's talking about how this website has no products to buy, but in 2 weeks she's coming on to do a cooking show. Cooking? Okay, so she went from acting, she wrote a book, she did she thinks she's a model because she keeps doing photo shoots and spreads. What else is she doing? She's got the website, the Archie-Well. They're doing a whole bunch of stuff over there for her. Everything Meghan does, she does it for herself. Everything that she touches and everything that she does is for herself. That website is Meghan's website. It's not Harry's website and Archie-Well. It's Meghan's website. Just like this new brand, American Riviera Orchard. She looked like an idiot in that black dress, standing in the front door. It looked like a scary movie. With her in that black dress, and then it was kind of blurry, and you just kind of look, ooh, is somebody going to jump out and do something? I mean, look at that. Okay, when you get a moment, go and look at the moment when she's in her black dress and standing there doing nothing, far, far away in that new ad for her new branding. Everybody's complaining and talking about she has nothing on there to buy. Good question. Why would you launch something and you don't have anything to offer? You launched it because Catherine was getting too much attention and you couldn't wait. You couldn't wait. He was like, we got to do this now. And she launched it, like someone said. She launched the orchard, and now we're going right back to Catherine. And the only reason why they're going back to Catherine is because they care about her the most. Because people are genuinely concerned, most, and hopes everything is well. You can tell, and who's more important? Catherine, the Queen of England, the next Queen of England. I believe that all this around Catherine has really, really made Meghan a little jealous, a lot jealous, and envy, and wondering when they're going to stop talking about Catherine and talk about her. She launched her, whatever that was, the Riviera, and nobody's talking about it. And when they are talking, there's nothing to talk about. There's nothing to buy. There's nothing on there. All she's doing is looking and looking, taking pictures of herself and pretending like she's some type of Martha Stewart. Martha Stewart started when she was 2. All of a sudden, Meghan wants to be a Susie homemaker, Martha Stewart. Then she wanted to be in politics. Then she wanted to write a memoir. Then she wanted to do Spotify and Netflix. And now The Lake by the Book. And now she's coming back out with The Tig. Something that she had given up after she married her husband. But since that ain't working out for her, she had to revert back to the Tig. And here we are. Now it's the new luxury brand. Okay.
Calling both the American duchesses very narcissistic, very controlling, very dominating, and both men seeming to need a domineering woman. Both King George and Prince William also likely felt betrayed by their selfish brothers, says Sally Bedell Smith. Sophie, this is going to get tongues wagging because people love to bag Meghan.
They do, Rita, and there's always been, for a long time, drawn the comparison with Wallace Simpson. The dynamic among the royal family completely changed once Meghan Markle got her toes inside the royal camp. And we've talked about this for years, Rita. She has been very damaging to the royal family.
She said, since Meghan has been on the scene, it's been damaging and damaging and damaging since she stepped on the scene. Because regardless, she's still a part of that. She's still a part of the royal family. So she still is an embarrassment to them. In my book, yeah, she's an embarrassment. She's coming out here trying to merch her sauces and call it Lily sauce and Archie's meat juice or something stupid. And then gonna patent it so nobody else can come up with it. And some nut butter. Okay, I have never heard her cooking and arranging flowers and doing stupid stuff. Who is she going to entertain? And what brands? Meghan.
Prince Harry has gone along with her, so I'll be very interested to see what this book...
Prince Harry has gone along with her. What book? Harry following along like a little puppy, like a little puppet, like a little nasty puppet. It's disgusting. It really took away his manhood. And he knows it. If he doesn't know, Donald Trump has already told him that he was whooped. This woman has taken full control. Sorry, I'm trying to get the TV out of our faces. Have taken full control over his mind. Because why, Harry? Why would you let her launch this during a time that was supposed to be about your mother? And then you launched it right when William was talking. Let's do it then. It's evil. I think they're both sitting there doing evil stuff. And then they think that we're not going to see it. The Americans were kind of taken back by the fact that she would launch it during the time that they were that William was in the middle of his speech.
Book says, from a very esteemed author who knows a lot about the royals, but there are very interesting similarities between Wallace Simpson and Meghan Markle.
Now, economist Leith Van Onselen told TGB host Luke Grant that Australian living standards are in terminal decline thanks to rapid immigration and the failing Big Australia policy. He said net overseas migration surged higher than...
Okay, and then start talking about something else. But before we go on to something else, Donald Trump came out recently and was speaking to, I believe it was Nigel, and basically he was talking about how Harry and Meghan really gave the Queen Elizabeth a very difficult time in her last years, because Meghan was doing all of this Oprah stuff and grabbing Harry from the firm and just doing all kinds of really nasty stuff to promote herself. It was all about at the end of the day, at the end of this rainbow, the bottom line is it was about Meghan being branded. It starts and it ends with that. Meghan marries a prince to become famous and to brand herself and to be the world's most famous woman in the world and loved. That was her goal in the beginning, and that was her plan. And everything in between that is what we've been seeing. Oprah, Netflix, so on and so on. Her road to American Riviera Orchard. That's where her road has led her. Away from the royal family, away from what she's committed to, and she has put herself back into the arms of Tig Point 2.0. But that was her ultimate goal. Her ultimate goal was to grab her a famous man, become famous for that reason. She hates the fact that Harry is famous and she's not. That's why she's pushing him back all the time. Let me go first. This is about me. This isn't about you. They need to see me. Oh, but while I'm looking for this, I wanted to say that Donald Trump came out and was like, wait a minute. He's very disappointed in Harry and Meghan for the way that they treated the Queen in her last days. And he believes that they didn't help her health at all. And I would have to agree. Meghan didn't care about Elizabeth's health. Meghan didn't care. She was too busy talking about herself, how everybody was mistreating her and how this is going on and that's going on and I need to get away. And, just the other day, she told us that she was bullied during her pregnancy. It's all everybody else's fault. But she takes no accountability for the things that she does. Okay, just a second. Okay, really quick, I want to let you guys listen to this gentleman real quick.
Royals kind of set in America who go, oh, I'd like a bit of the finer stuff.
Yeah,
and I think that's what they're going after.
Yeah.
Of course they are, and that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
She's not going to be the TV star anymore. She is a duchess. She has the royal title still. She's not going to call herself Her Royal Highness, but of course that's the market they're going for. When she had the tick, she was making £80,000 a year off it, and she hardly posted on there. And then obviously she met Harry, had to decommission it. She's going to make millions from this.
Set in America who go, oh, I'd like a bit of the finer stuff.
Yeah,
and I think that's what they're going after.
A year off it, and she hardly posted on. Yeah, and that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
She's not going to be the TV star anymore. She is a duchess. She has the royal title still. She's not going to call herself Her Royal Highness.
She's the Duchess. And, okay, so she became the Duchess. And at the time, it was really big. But now that she's the Duchess, no one cares. No one cares. Meghan treated the Duchess of Sussex really badly, and she still is, in my book, because she stole it and ran. And then he's talking about it like this is normal. She's the Duchess. The only reason she is the Duchess is because she married idiot. And then he's saying that she's going to make millions of dollars off her brand. What brand? What happened to Harry? What happened to the love story? What happened to this couple that was going to conquer the world together? But now we're talking about Meghan and her brand again. That she's going to make millions? No, she's not. She's not going to make 7 figures off of this. She's not. I know she's not. I've been waiting. We've all been waiting on her to come out with her to-do. Because first she said she didn't have a to-do. Now that's all you hear people talk about. Her website, her brand, her symbol, the Sussex, and what she's going to do next, and the Netflix. And I know they have to make money. I do know that. But in the same sense, is that the way she went about going to try to make money was the wrong road. Going on Oprah, talking crazy. How about just recently? Let's talk about the recently. Meghan just recently interrupted William's speech and giving out awards on behalf of his mother's memorial, and decided that that was a good day to launch her new Queen Elizabeth said, you can't be half in and half out. And Meghan is not trying to be half in. She's trying to be in with the perks. She wants security. She wants to be your Royal Highness. But now she's off the website. She's gone. How is she going to make money if we, the people, are not interested in this D-list actress that has nothing, no talent, nothing? How is she going to make money from us? I'm just curious. I'm truly curious because she doesn't have any fans. She's not liked. And the way she went about doing this was conniving and sneaky and evil. And when you get through with that, you're like, I'm not buying that. That's okay. But that's who the Duchess of Sussex. Put that down. No, I will not. Yeah, I went on Instagram once and looked up her profile for her new Riviera orchard. That's it. That's all it. And I got off of there as quickly as possible because I don't want them thinking I'm a fan, that I want to be on here. I was just being nosy. And I don't have to sign up to be nosy. Okay, let's continue. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Again, I'm a little tired, so I hope it's not boring and dull. Kisses to all of you. Here we go.
She's not going to call herself a Royal Highness, but of course that's the market they're going for. When she had the tick, she was making £80,000 a year off it, and she hardly posted on there.
So when she was at the TIG, why the hell she didn't keep herself over there? If she was making so much money and doing so good, then why did she stop? Because she found a prince that was on a white horse and said, come on, Meghan. And she was like, oh, yes, I'll go live with you and be wonderful and be this wonderful wife for you. No. That's not what she did. She went in there, just like that lady just said, damaging and destruction and just evil. And all about self. Because each incident that occurs with her is about herself. And she's the victim. She's blaming everybody else, and it's someone else's fault in that situation. And she's perfect. But it's okay for her to launch a website, and during the time where Charles and Catherine are and launch her new brand while Catherine is not on her best. Oh, this will be a great time.
And then obviously she met Harry, had to decommission it. She's going to make millions from this, and they'll do
No, she's not.
sponsorship deals with people.
No, 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 no. She's not going to make millions from this. It's not. She may make some money, but she's not going to make millions. She only has 500,000 followers. That's not a lot of followers. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Not if you're the Duchess of Sussex. Okay, because before, when they were on their other website, they had millions. Now you only got 500,000 people?
Pop up and do organic ranges, and they'll do collaborations,
Listen,
sponsor
listen.
deals. It's going to be
Organic arrangements. They're going to do. He obviously he's rooting for her, and that's good. Good for him. Good for him. But you don't know, and don't be making up stuff saying that she's going to be this pioneer of a woman, this philanthropist, human rights, book writer, producer. I mean, you name it, Meghan can do it. Meghan is running around throwing her hat and throwing things in a hat and hoping it stick. That's why she threw that American Riviera in that hat, and it's just sitting there. Ain't nothing going on over there. Ain't nobody doing nothing. And when you do start it, people are just going to be nosy and curious and don't care. Your likability is gone. People don't like you because of the type of person you have become, or is, or always was. Because we didn't know who you were until now. So here we go.
collaborations. They'll get sponsor.
Collaboration and all this other stuff. No, sir. If she was going to make all these millions and be this big brand person, wouldn't she have done it by now? It's been 4 years. What's going to happen? Somebody's going to recognize her that she's the Duchess of Sussex and then invest in her? She's not even getting any money from her Archie well. Ain't no donors coming over there. Ain't no, But she finna do all of this, making butter.
Collaborations. They'll get sponsor deals. It's going to make her millions and millions of
And
dollars.
remember, she's just hired Adele's stylist. So she's going to be in these great big frocks in the kitchen, switching up and down. She'll be giving Nigeria.
So she done hired somebody new on her list. Sounds like a stylist. She was dressing herself. Okay, I can see that. I can see that. I think she needs to stop spending money before she make it.
A run for her money.
I was just imagining as well, big old sort of thick cashmere or sort of, woolly kind of throws and sort of, cushions in the future and all that sort of stuff. Because she's all about
Christmas
that.
special.
Now, James, I must say, could you please shush? None of us can get a word in. You're so bursting.
I just don't know what to say.
Duchess of
I
Sussex
said this every time.
accused of overshadowing Diana's memorial.
There's always a royal story, and it involves Meghan. I think there's so many important topics in the world to talk about, and we are talking about Meghan's jams
it's
and
what
the
people are
American
talking
Riviera, and I just thought, oh,
Meghan's been upset lately because we've been talking about Catherine.
this is so nice.
I'm just saying.
I've got nothing to add.
You're not going to be subscribing then.
Where do you, to what? What is it?
The website.
Who cares?
To buy things. Because actually,
Who cares? It's just like, to me, like, why is Meghan's website news? Why is her branding news? Why is it like, oh my goodness, she's launched her new website? Everybody stop and look. I mean, it is insane to me that it's getting this much attention. But word on the street is, it really isn't. Don't nobody care. Then when you go on there, ain't nothing there.
actually, do you know what it is? There is a thing about kind of, if you're going to somebody's house, I can imagine somebody, if the bag looked nice and if the product looked nice and if it tastes good, then you would.
If I saw that, someone said, would you like some of this? I'll get my coat.
Yeah, I know, but that's because you don't live in America. I think in America there is something different.
Going back to William and Harry, it was so very clear. You've got William doing his speech. It was pretty boring, lackluster. It's been written by...
His boring William's speech. Ain't nothing William say is boring. Nothing he do is boring. Everything he does is looked at. Everything William touches, says, and does, he gets attention. So I don't know what this gentleman is talking about. He is a liar. His speeches are not boring. You can sit there and listen to him talk all night. This is him just a Meghan and Harry fan, which is okay. But I look at these Harry and Meghan fans and I wonder to myself, what planet are you on? Are you just dumb, deaf, and can't hear? Like, how do you not see the manipulation? How do you not see the destruction, the damage, and just ignore it and just, what do we do with it? Oh, it's okay. So it's okay for Meghan to destroy lives and hurt people and lie. And then this man on this, I don't know his name, but he's on this station, talk about how wonderful she is and how she's going to make millions of dollars and how great she is. But you forgot the fact that she married Harry just for this reason, not because she was in love with him and wanted to spend the rest of her life with him in the UK. No, she was never going to do that. Live in the UK. She was always coming back here to do TIG 2.2 and 2.3. And then now he's saying she's going to make millions. She did make her millions. The only way Meghan makes some millions if she does a reality show. Her cooking in the kitchen is not reality. And flower arrangements. It's controlled in everything. I don't care. No, he's bragging about her.
America. I think in America there is something different.
Going back to William and Harry, it was so very clear. You've got William doing his speech. It was pretty boring, lackluster. It's been written by someone else.
He's had a rough week.
Yeah, I know, but still, bring some energy, mate. It's your mum's memory here.
Yeah.
And then you've got Harry, enthusiastic, off the cuff. I know you said
Whatever. A difference of opinion.
he's throwing his hands around, but Harry seems like
Yeah, he is more
he's
Harry looked like a fool on that screen talking about, hey, y'all, and they all dressed up. And he talking about he wish he was there. No, you can't be there because your wife tore you from your brother. Your relationship will never be the same. He may not ever forgive you. He may be grieving that he really lost a brother. He probably was trying to hear him get the hell out of there. Because he knew Harry was coming.
It's warm and he's welcoming and just being normal.
But William's being the future king. That's what he does. He has to play the straight
He's the
guy.
king.
He has to be the.
Yeah.
He's the king. William is the king. And Catherine is the queen. And Catherine needs to she needs to not care. I'm sick. I'm getting better. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Put the Photoshop picture that I put out there back up. Yes, I did. I posted that and I put it together. So, no big freaking deal. Anyway.
To do the professional bit. Harry doesn't have to. Harry can wear a jumper, turn up and go, hi guys, great to see you.
William,
It's
Right.
a difference.
but William is supposed to be the modern king. He's supposed to have changed the royal family. We don't want to have another royal family for the last few hundred years where it's I'm straight and I'm coming and I'll wave and I'll go. They're supposed to be young and energetic.
Yeah, who said that? I mean, look.
He's so stupid. He's supposed to be young and energetic. Then who you been looking at? Because William's been, that's just that stupid stuff. That's that stupid stuff. Because William is going to make a awesome king. And his wife is going to make a beautiful, beautiful queen. And this crap that they've been dealing with, they have to ignore it. They're going to get it. And they've been getting it. And Meghan hates it. She doesn't want Catherine to be in the news. She wants to be talked about. Any moment now, she's going to come out with something else. Oh, because they ain't talking about her enough. They're too busy talking about Catherine.
Look how successful the Queen was. It's about tradition and maintaining the tradition. You know, he
Yes.
He is young. He is modern. He's got a family. He's doing things differently. But ultimately, he speaks well. He does speak with passion, and he speaks eloquently.
There's no passion in that.
Well,
Thank you, sir, for saying
looks
it.
like he's been through millions of hours of therapy and all this hand movements.
Well, that's not a bad thing. We're going to talk about mental health later. You
We
can
are,
work it now,
we
but
are,
that's a
we
good
are.
thing.
I would, if I was giving,
Like you said, William is the future king. He spoke elegantly and he spoke like a king.
William some top tips, I'd say you don't need to leave quite that big a pause between the sentences.
And move
You
your
can
arms
press
more.
on and move your arms more, for goodness sake, because otherwise there's no passion involved if you're not waving.
You might worry he'd land a plane or something.
It was Tony Blair that started all these hand movements.
No, it wasn't. It was Kevin O'Sullivan.
Right.
Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was lively. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was something new and exciting. Kisses to all of you. I'm excited about doing a live on Thursday and especially seeing some of you new subscribers. It's the Mimi Show. I will see you next time. Kisses, and thank you for my super chats, all of my gifts, everything that you guys give to me. And don't forget to leave those wonderful comments.